What is going on, everyone? Chris from Pickdawgz.com, and I got a free pick for you from this Tampa Bay Buccaneers versus Arizona Cardinals NFL matchup going down on Sunday, November 30th, 2025. Before we get to that free pick, if you are looking for my best bets, the games I love the most, the ones that I have the most money on every single day, you can find those at Pickdawgz.com by clicking the Premium Picks tab or the Experts tab at the top of the page. You can also click the link in the description of this video below to get a link directly to my capper page. We give out so much free pick content here at Pickdawgz that the players in the premium side are the best of the best. That's what Pickdawgz Premium is for. But we've also got our inner circle. It's something we've been mentioning a lot in our videos as of late. It's not for everyone. It's for those who are placing larger bets of at least $1,000 or more per game, which is the requirement to be accepted into this service. But we've had a lot of big bettors and high rollers join this club already, having a lot of success early on with the one-on-one coaching and the bankroll management and the early releases. So if this sounds like something that's for you, reach out to that number on the screen. We'll get you some more information. But let's get to this one between Tampa Bay and Arizona. And you got the Tampa Bay Buccaneers 6-5 on the year, 5-6 against the number after ending up with a 34-7 blowout loss to LA in their last matchup, while Arizona's 3-8 on the year, 5-6 against the number as well. They've lost 3 straight and 8 of 9 after a 27-24 loss to Jacksonville in their last matchup. And this is just a Tampa Bay team that just continues to deal with injuries. I mean, we'll have to see the status of Emeka Egbuka, if he can be good to go again. I've seen Bucky Irving listed as questionable. Baker Mayfield has been dealing with a shoulder issue. So can he go? Again, there's just so many question marks that Tampa Bay has right now. But, it looks like he's going to be able to go. It looks like he was a full participant in practice. But I do kind of wonder if that's going to be hampering him at all. Because, like I said, it's obviously a big injury for him, and what we saw from Baker Mayfield was that he wasn't necessarily anything special. In the game against LA, the game against Buffalo, where they lost 44-32, but he only went 16-28, 173 yards. I get it. Part of it is because his receiving core has been banged up all season long, but I just have my question marks about Baker and his current form, but. On the other side, you have Jacoby Brissett, who has taken over for Kyler Murray and has really not looked back. I mean, he's been airing it out. He has 80 completions combined in the last 2 weeks. He's thrown for 769 yards, 3 touchdowns, kept, Arizona competitive against Jacksonville. They ended up losing that game. But my thing is that, the Arizona Cardinals, despite all their faults, are still an offense that's top 15 in total offense this season. They're a top 10 passing offense, and that's where you can attack this Buccaneers defense, is through the air. They don't necessarily run the football that much. Arizona leads the NFL in passing attempts per game. Now, again, a lot of it is part of game script and, playing from behind a lot. But like I said, I think that this team is kind of leaning into that. And now get a matchup against the 27th ranked pass defense of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, who've allowed 243.5 passing yards per game. And in the last 3 games, that number's actually gone up to 283 yards per game. So, I think that Arizona is looking better with Jacoby Brissett under center, and I think this is a matchup that Arizona can keep close. Outside of those losses to San Francisco and Seattle, and you look at some of the results that Arizona had this season. I've kind of gone back to it a couple of times to where you look at the early games. I mean, the losses that Arizona's taken have come by 1 point, 3 points. 1 point, 4 points, and 4 before those 2 blowout losses to San Fran and Seattle, and then getting back to the 3-point loss in overtime against Jacksonville. I just think that this is a spot where I want to take the points here with the Arizona Cardinals. Like I said, I don't know what Tampa Bay is going to look like. I much prefer backing Tampa Bay in the underdog role rather than laying points with them. So give me Arizona here, plus the 3.5. That's my free pick for this game. Thank you so much for checking out this free pick video. Let me know who you guys like in this game in the comment section below. And remember, if you're looking for my best bets, you can head to Pickdawgz Premium, or you can click the link in the description of this video below and use the promo code PICK, P-I-C-K, at checkout. Get 15% off your purchase. Best of luck. We'll see you guys soon.